Anyway, good morning. You can see we got in late last night, but made it to Anza-Borrego. One of my favorite trails, one of my favorite ways into the park. And got in kind of late, so just had a mellow night. Chilled out a bit, got set up pretty quick in a spot I've always kind of wanted to settle into. But you can see, it's February, it's cold and raining on the coast, and it's absolutely beautiful out here. So I'm going to finish getting packed up, put the AT habitat away, and then get on the road, and we'll see what we get into. From a ground tent to a rooftop tent and a bed rack to a Go Fast camper, which I've enjoyed for several years, I recently made the move into an AT Overland habitat. I have nothing but great things to say about my Go Fast camper experience with both the product and the company, but I'm really excited to be in this new space with a lot more room to hide from the elements when necessary, whether it be bugs, cold, rain, I guess even snow in the future. Yeah, so it takes a little longer than the GFC, but it's got so much more livable space. It's absolutely amazing in there. Anyway, we'll see you on the trail. Right, so we've got it all dialed in. So after getting narrowed down with the wifey system, a couple quick checks, and we headed out on the trail to explore just a small percentage of the 500 miles of dirt roads that are available in the Anza-Borrego State Park. So it's been a great morning so far. Making progress down my favorite trails headed towards the junction up here. But as you can see, it's absolutely amazing out here. It's probably 76 degrees. It's only like 11 o'clock. Find a nice place to stop for lunch in a little bit. I want to get back, actually not up, but get back down into the canyons. Alright, so it's pulled up to access point that I used to use to get to a really pretty area out that way. But it had cement barriers and a cable last time I was here, so it was definitely closed. The barriers have been moved up there. I'm not really sure what's going on there. It says area closed up there. And where the barriers used to be, they've installed just these little posts. And it says police line, do not cross, whatever. So unfortunately, you can see people have been blasting through here. I don't know if that means that the area is open again, and they just put this here to, you know, funnel you through one direction, stay on the road, keep you out of the closed area, or if the area is still closed and they just put the stakes in place to allow water to flow through, rather than, you know, running the water with all the rain we've had up against those cement barriers. So I'm going to go ahead and turn around. I'll look it up when I get home, and if it is open, back up. I'm super excited because I really enjoy it out there, but we're going to flip around and head the other direction. All right, yeah, no, I had to stop here real quick. If you've ever wheeled out here with me, then you know this spot, the campsite, and we lost a big chunk of it to the rain this year. Yeah, that used to come all the way out to that point, kind of where the road is. But you know, looks like Mother Nature taking it back. A little bit by a time, a little bit at a time. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. out. There's the rains. We're creating a new little slot. It never ceases to amaze me how things just keep moving out here. Got to keep in mind at all times that all of these canyons have been carved over time by wind and water. So we're coming down a canyon where the walls are getting much shorter. See a lot more sky. Forest changing a little bit. More armadillos. Pretty soon here the wash is going to open up. And then we'll make the right over onto the path out to Diablo drop off. Go check that out. Head down into Fish Creek, and we got to get out the other side and go get some more water and some ice and stuff. So we'll see you. Lots and lots of stickers. Let's go. Alright, hey guys. So apologies. We're now in Fish Creek, just cruising along, and when I got to the end of Broken Shaft after coming down the drop-off, I grabbed the GoPro, and apparently we have had catastrophic GoPro failure. So I don't know, I've taken it apart, I've ran everything by the air conditioner thinking it was maybe overheating, but it seems to be bricked. So it's a GoPro Hero 11. I don't think it's such a hero. So I don't really know what's going to go on with that. I don't know if it got any footage or not. We'll find out, I guess, when we get home, either tonight or tomorrow. But we're headed out, Fish Creek. Gonna go grab some food. Actually, grab more water. I went through a bit more water last night than I thought I was gonna, putting out my fire. So then we'll go find a campsite somewhere else because Fish Creek is really busy. I mean, no surprises, right? It is President's Day weekend, so I would expect nothing more than for it to be busy. But anyway, thanks for coming along the ride with me, and I'll flip this thing around a little bit, maybe get a little bit of footage of coming out of the canyon, especially when we get to the really striated sides, and it's really pretty. So I'll see you guys later. See you in a bit. You know, it never ceases to amaze me. I come out here a lot, and I see people just like pulled right up against the rock ledge, right? And they're camping right up against a huge cliff. And then some of them are throwing rocks up at the cliff. You know, you got to remember when you're out here is that things move. I mean, those weren't there all the time. So when you come out, be careful, guys. Take care of yourselves. Alright guys, so we made it to the store, grabbed some water, grabbed some firewood, and then thought I might head out to Fonts Point. You know, I've been around Anza-Borrego a bunch of times, but I've never made the trip out there, so it's pretty awesome. So yeah, we're headed down the slot trail, and we just came down. Those of you guys that know it, it's loose, steep, but nothing crazy. Anyway, we'll talk to you in a bit. One more key example in how things out here move. I would have hated to have been camping below that. Alright, so ended up in Borrego Springs. Went ahead and grabbed some fuel. I head out to where I think I'm going to camp tonight. Final update on the GoPro. It seems to be working. However, during that whole escapade of it not working and then starting to work again, I managed to misplace the thumb screw that attaches it to the handle thingy that I normally use. So it's a little tripod, so I haven't been able to really set it up anywhere, you know, while I'm rolling along. So I probably won't get any more, you know, like trail footage, but I will see you guys at camp tonight. Alright, so we are back off-road and we're off the highway. We're actually getting quite a ways off the highway. Headed back to a spot that I like to frequent, and hoping nobody's there. Fish Creek was super busy after I got down off the backside, but this one's, I don't think as many people come out this direction, but you can have a look. Go ahead and have a look. Well, it was there and it was beautiful. There was not hardly any wind, but yeah, there were two other guys tucked up in there. So either way, we're gonna go. I got another idea on a couple more places. We'll see what we can find, and we'll go from there. So we'll keep you guys up to speed. Alright guys, so we're up in the tent now. We're up in the habitat. Found a spot I had marked on my map probably 2 years ago. And I'm thankful I did, because there's actually one canyon further over than I thought it was. But I got in here, just opened everything up pretty quick, made some carne asada burritos. I'm even gonna bypass the fire and stuff tonight. I'm tired. Been a long day. Yeah, so it's been a long day, and looking forward to relaxing here for a little while, and then maybe read a little bit, and then head off to bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Show you around camp. It's a very cool spot. yeah, so as you can see, it's a really nice little spot. I think next time when I come out here, I might actually head for this spot instead of checking out all the others where people were. This one seems to be a little more off the grid. There's like no trash, no one's been here. There weren't even really a lot of footprints. Like there's one set of truck prints coming in and out of here. But yeah, I think next time I come out here in this area, I'll just plan to stay here, get here a little earlier, enjoy this little spot here, set up a campfire and all that, and really enjoy it. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and get packed up. So I think this will probably be wrapped up. I'm just gonna head out to the road, and then I'm gonna air up, and I'm gonna get going. So hope y'all enjoyed it. I know I did. It's just kind of new for me making videos, but we'll see how it goes. You know, I think if anything, it'll be a great way for me to look back upon some of the trips I've taken and maybe share it with the family a little bit, and we'll go from there. So anyway, if you watch this, if you watched it all the way through, if I even put it out there, thank you for watching. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you on the next one. Decided to make a quick cup of coffee for the road. So yeah, there's that. I mean, what's a morning without coffee, right? I think I'll skip the breakfast. That sounds like just too much work. But one for the road. So cheers to you.